Hi, Missy from HR here. Topic of this video is going to be employee recognition. I've noticed over the years that employee recognition is typically, I want to say, a top 10 item of things that employees are dissatisfied with the level that they are receiving. So this is definitely an area that, across industries and companies, functions and levels, that people typically wish they were getting more of from their managers and others. So let's talk about recognition. There's definitely a difference between the flyby, right? Which is the, hey, Molly, good job. Okay, for what? Like, you know what I mean? That's probably what Molly's thinking. For what? There's more to it than that. If you want to have impactful recognition for your employee, it's definitely more than that. So perhaps it is this. Hey, Molly, great job on the call you had yesterday morning with the difficult customer. I looked into what happened there, and I understand that you retained the customer, that you had called other locations to try and get the order in quicker for them, that you communicated all of this to them, even though it wasn't good news. You made sure they had timely information along the way as to the status of their order. That was all great. And not only that, but you made sure that the rest of the team was aware in case they got misrouted to somebody else. Really great work. And I'm very, very proud of what you did here. So thank you very much. Okay, so probably not, I know I'm not very good at wording things, but that shows you more, right? You had a specific example and you called out the qualities of what the person did that made it something worthy of getting your recognition, right? So make sure that you're doing that. What it also does is it's a form of coaching, because you're telling them what they're doing well, you're validating what they are doing. So then they try to get everything else to that level where you're validating it as well. So then what people do is they start to look at what hasn't been validated. That's good, because then they start to look at those items and then try to better those as well. So that recognition, really, if it's done well, and again, timely, and in a way that the employee is comfortable with. And what I mean by that is, you don't want to pull somebody up in front of the entire plant and give them recognition if they are totally an introvert that will just curl up and die over something like that. You want to make sure it's appropriate. So if they're not that person, don't recognize them in that way. Okay. And that's not what's needed anyway. It's these quick, what I just did was quick as well as just walking by and saying, hey, good job. It only took maybe a few more minutes, which the impact though from that is going to be amazing. So it's worth the spend. So again, as long as you're doing it timely, you're giving it depth, and you're doing it in the way that the employee is comfortable with, the impact of giving that recognition is amazing. You will definitely reap rewards from that. Now, what's not good is to do that flyby. You don't want to do that. But you also want to make sure you're recognizing the right person. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, it wasn't even so-and-so that did the work, it was me. Or it wasn't even so-and-so that did the work, it was X team from whatever department or whatever. Make sure you know what really happened, because giving the credit to the wrong person, it's also not a good idea to give recognition for little things that are insignificant, because that makes people feel like, well, that's not even that big of a deal. So that when they get the recognition, it doesn't carry the same weight. And then also to go by and just tell everybody thank you, unless it really is a group effort and it really was the group that participated in what you're recognizing. Try and avoid that as well. All right, that's recognition. Thank you.